Remember back in like 2016 when people were saying, oh, it's not cool to hate on Justin Bieber anymore. Why are you hating on Justin? Justin's cool. And yeah, maybe back then when the literal music manager PR god Scooter Braun, even though he's a crappy person, managed to whitewash his past and somehow made the public believe that, you know, Justin is a good guy. It's the fame that's been getting to his head. Justin has purpose. But in 2021, when we've seen with our own eyes and heard with our own ears that Justin Bieber has not changed, no. Justin Bieber still sucks. A list of crimes. 1, all that stupid dumb crap he said in the years since he supposedly saw the light and fell in love with Jesus.
How blessed are we to be able to, like, a lot of people obviously in this time are, you know,
think about it all the time.
You know, have a crappy situation, you know, and they look at us and obviously, you know, we worked hard for where we're at, so it's like we can't feel bad for, you know, the things that we have, but I think just us taking that time to acknowledge that there are people who are struggling is important, and so we just send our love and our support to them.
Sure.
And yeah, we all speak crap, but it seems like Mustin truly believes his crap is gold or something. 2, whatever this monstrosity of noise was, I mean, putting Martin Luther King next to his music, I guess you called it? No. And 3, just being his crusty, musty self saying all the crap that he says. Purpose. That album was a moment. Seeing the young public nuisance finally grow up and make his transition into adulthood. A lot of those songs were really good. When they called it Purpose the Movement, that really was a movement. But how do you go from this?
So basically for a while there, I felt like I kind of lost my purpose, or felt like I lost my purpose. And I feel like I finally got my purpose back. And I just want people to be encouraged by that and be inspired by that and know that, hey, maybe I lost my purpose, or maybe I don't know what my purpose is, but that word is so important in life, just to have something to reach for and have that purpose. And I don't know, I have this platform to do so much, and I want to be able to,
to this.
I wasn't going to say Fidel Castro, but I was going to say you look like a Mexican, like...
A Cuban drug lord?
Yeah.
I do look like a Cuban drug lord.
give me the money.
And this.
You know, and they look at us and obviously, you know, we've worked hard for where we're at, so it's like we can't feel bad for, you know, the things that we have.
And to go from masterpieces like What Do You Mean and Sorry to Yummy and Peaches, although Peaches isn't entirely awful, I'll give him that. I have to say, watching the release of Scooter's other client Demi Lovato's album, and the fact that he managed to make a whole album campaign, 4-part documentary and movement from an overdose she had already talked about for so long and already had a documentary on, it made me look back at Justin Bieber's last 5 years and what Scooter, a literal PR god, had done to exploit Justin's own trauma and make the public pity him, just like he did with Demi Lovato and her several overdoses. It's literally cookie cutter. He takes his client's trauma, whether that's a failed engagement and a dead ex, or a bratty teenhood, or a few overdoses, forces them to make a rehab album with a paint-by-numbers title like The Art of Starting Over, or Changes and Justice, or Sweetener and Thank You Next, and then gives them a documentary to create a pity trap so the public can't help but feel sorry for this troubled artist and buy their album. The result? Money. That's why this whole Justin Bieber recovery campaign that's taken him 2 albums to do. You know, he mucked up with the first one, people hated that, so he had to give the I Found Jesus another go. I just roll my eyes and laugh and clap for Scooter Braun. Definitely one of the best managers of all time. Even though Justin is less inclined to share his thoughts on abortion and sing the N-word nowadays, he still slips up every now and then for us to know he has not changed, that his music still sucks, and he is still nothing but a pop puppet, singing whatever rehab songs his manager and publicists think will be good for his image. At this point, I think Justin should just say whatever he wants in public, you know, bring the messy celebrity back. We're in the 2000s revival, let's bring back the, oh, I was drunk, or the, it was an email to my friends, or the, I'm actually a horrible person and you people love me for it. Talking about the 2000s, now that Scooter has plunged his clients for all the trauma they have and is shipping off his main girl to The Voice, why doesn't he start managing Lindsay Lohan? Can you imagine the documentaries, the Paris is at #1 hits, Scooter and Lindsay? Now that's a partnership I want to see. Do you think Scooter Braun is a god? Who should be his next trauma cow? And if you're a Justin Bieber fan, great! Let me know in the comments down below, like the video, and subscribe if you're new.
Say hi to Fatty. Hi, Fatty.
When you